Wipe them out!
Welcome again to another episode. I'll make this one as short as possible, starting with the Veterancy tree and Doctrines I have been using while recording these clips. With a little note to keep in mind, I have played 2 whole seasons while using each line of them, and now I can clearly say that this bottom line wins in every way possible. Starting with the Veterancy of the upper line, most of the time you will be using your Falconetti with the skill number 1, and the skill number 1 is not affected that much with the accuracy. So in other words, you're wasting your points on these accuracy nodes. And when it comes to the movement speed, yes, you will make a good use of that. Going back and forth to the supply point consumes time, and making your Falconetti a little bit extra tanky in some situations, especially versus heroes that cannot wipe them out easily, will be very useful. And of course, the extra manpower and ammo is always better. It's true that you might get a little bit extra damage in the upper line, but hey, in the bottom line you're bringing 2 extra cannons. So yeah. And believe me, in some situations you actually want to miss. You don't want to have that super accuracy that all your shots are inside the circle. Sometimes you want your shots to spread as much as possible. And this is why I view the accuracy of the top line as an overall bad node. Now, if you didn't get it, I will go through these clips, clip by clip, explaining why exactly did I pick this one, and what exactly you should learn from this one. So starting with the first clip, you will always be the center of attention. Someone will always try to flank and kill you or get your Falconetti. So be ready for that. Your job is to always guard them, and this is one reason I always prefer to play like a disabling class like short bow, dual blade, or pole axe, or even short sword, to actually be able to protect my unit. For example, you would just like CC the opponent and order your unit to run away, or even better, fight with you and kill the opponent. In this clip, I just want you to notice the Trebuchet. After the Trebuchet lands, just count 15 seconds and be ready to move. Keep counting this in your head while playing. This is how I actually made this clip. After the first Trebuchet, I know someone else will land a Trebuchet on me, because as always, I'm the center of attention. So I keep counting the timer of the Trebuchet and try to move my units right before it. In this clip, if you ever find yourself in a similar situation where you are getting charged, first step, don't panic. And if you don't have the doctrine of the speed, or can't get your troops to safety in time, or simply in other words can't escape the charge, just face it, you know? It's true you might suffer losses, but he will completely lose his unit if you did time your attack well. And always remember, your cannons can literally stop any charge, including the hussars. But there's a little note to keep in mind, especially in this clip, which is in this specific clip I was going in their top line. That's why all my cannon shots are inside the circle with high accuracy, almost not missing. So just a little tip, try to avoid being in a similar situation if you're going to their bottom line. Positioning and positioning. Strategy rules supreme when you are using your Falconetti. I couldn't find a greater example than this map and its positions for the Falconetti. As you can see here, you can literally shoot anywhere on the map from beside your base camp, and your unit is 100% covered and safe. So the tip here is always try to find a safe place to put your Falconetti where they can get the best view to the battlefield. And the higher you are, the better, because with altitude you gain extra range, and yes, you can freely shoot outside your blue circle and it will shoot and function fine. Just do it if you're standing on a wall or something high. In other words, if you want range, seek altitude. Always remember that anticipation is key. Anticipation gives you timing. Timing gives you advantage. Keeping that advantage will secure an easy victory. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe for more and like if you prefer this content. It really helps. And now I shall leave you with a bit longer clip from one of my ranked games. Hope you enjoy. Oh, 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 oh.